dinosaur blood we got in here. Shit, there's actually let's see what we got. Okay, so the EcoBoost engines, they want you to mount it to that 10mm nut, and the only problem is all this is in the way. So you need to access the bottom of this plastic bracket here. There's a little tab that you can just pull down and back, and it pops right off. You can just move everything out of your way. I'm gonna secure this out of the way. That's why that big zip tie comes in the bag, so you can go ahead and secure all this stuff back. That way the catch can sits free of any harness in the way. So let me go ahead and loosen this nut. Make sure that these wires are gonna get pinched. Wrap that behind in front so I don't pinch that wire. The catch can is secure. This is the 45-degree angle one, so it'd be on the left side of the catch can. That one goes to the intake port, and then the 90-degree angle one goes to the PCV valve. So now that I'm gonna attempt to put this cover on, I need to see if it'll fit without cutting, but it doesn't look like it's going to. So I guess depending on how you route your hoses determines on what you're gonna need to trim. I'm gonna need to trim right here. You shouldn't be able to see it, but it's gonna be a little bit of a trial and error here. So just gonna get a razor blade and just make a little access cover here. Just be careful with whatever you're using. Just cut your hand off. Start with that little piece right there. So a little trial and error here. I found the best way to route these hoses was on the left side to route it underneath the harness here. Now it's gonna be pretty tight, it won't fit. You're gonna have to get a little panel popper and pop this harness up, and this one you're gonna need a little slack here in order for this 45 to fit right here on the intake, and then on the 90 it's gonna need around back and then down, and that way the cover will sit here. If not, if you try to route this hose around the sensors here, it's no way the cover is gonna mount because it's gonna sit too close to the stud here. So it needs to be routed underneath here and then there. So now the cover should fit. Now that I cut the cover, the access cover for the backside right there, and that should be for this right here, and I cut a little more right here, so it'll sit a little bit flusher. There she is. I'm gonna do some short and long distance driving. I'll probably check it out after about 1,000 miles and see what it's got in there, if anything. Hey, what's up guys? I hope you guys are having a good weekend. Today's kind of a little bit of a recap on my JLT catch can that I installed. Shit, where's this stupid hood hinge here? I installed this about, man, I want to say a few months ago, maybe 3 months ago. This is their JLT 2.0. It was pretty easy install, which but I never really did like the location where you put it. It's kind of a pain in the ass to get to, especially to drain it. You have to use a ladder because you have to reach all the way to the back of the engine compartment. But they just came out with a new one, redesign, obviously, after I installed this junk one. Supposedly it mounts right here, so it's a lot easier to get to. I don't know, I think it's something like, in the pictures, I think it's like somewhere in here. I'm actually gonna drain this today because it's in about, right at 1,000 miles now. So I was kind of curious to see what's gonna be in there, if anything. Come on, shit. Let's check out what kind of dinosaur blood we got in here, if any. Wow. Shit, there's actually quite a bit in there. Let me see if I can get a container and damn. See if I can empty one of these bottles here. Alright, let's see what we got. Yeah, it's actually more than I thought that'd be in, but yeah, that's quite a bit of oil. Like I said, it's been about 1,000 miles, maybe a little less. So yeah, I can't imagine if I waited a full oil change, which I normally go about 5,000 miles. I got about 14,000 on the truck right now, so it's almost due for an oil change. I put it on around 13,000, so yeah, it's quite a bit of oil. Shit. All right, let me just clean this up and I just put it back in. Well, at least I know that I definitely need to be checking this a lot more often than later. I think next time I'll probably, I'll drain it again at the oil change. But I think it's safe to say I'd probably check it every 2,000 miles and just see where it's at. I also picked up some of these Husky mud guards here, and these are actually going to be going on the front. I didn't get enough for the rear, so I kind of want to do a comparison on whether these actually reduce a lot of the mud and junk that goes on the doors and the side of the truck from the front tires, because I do have a little bit with these wheels that are zero offset, so they do kind of stick a little bit past the fenders, so kind of help eliminate some of that extra trash in the truck. So we'll see how well they do. Stay tuned for that. I may also be doing a giveaway on these, so I'm still not sure on how I'm going to do that, but I'm trying to get to at least 200 subscribers, so I want to do some kind of a giveaway and give away a set of these. But yeah, stay tuned for that video to drop. I'm also getting it prepared for an event that me and some buddies are going to take this truck and see how she does on the track up in Dallas, so stay tuned for that as well. But yeah, if you do have a GLT cash can, or if any sort of cash can, you might just want to make sure you check that, because wow, I'm so surprised on how much shit there was in there. Damn, it's a lot. Oh well, better in the cash can in the actual intake. All right, guys. Well, I hope you guys have a good weekend, and stay tuned for those videos to come.